All right, Shalom. First off, I'm going to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Yahweh be in the Heavenly Father's true name, Yahweh Shai be in the name of His only begotten Son. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles, a great millstone, who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walk him throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. This is the brother Masha Mayum, one of the men coming up under the branch out here in the morning camp. Here with the quick lesson through the Spirit. And just going into, as I was reading in the book of Romans, right, which is what we're going to start off with in Romans 6, okay, and pretty much just going into yielding our members, servants, or yielding our members in righteousness, okay, as the precept's going to say, right. This is Romans chapter 6 and verse 19. I speak after the manner of men because of the infirmity of your flesh, for as ye have yielded your members servants to uncleanness and to iniquity unto iniquity, right? That's before we knew this truth, of course, right? Whether you were smoking, you were eating pork, right? Doing different things, right? Drugs or whatever the case may be, drunkenness, eating in excess, whatever the case may be, right? Even so now, yield your members servants to righteousness unto holiness, okay? So that's the point of this lesson. It's pretty much going into what? Yielding our members servants to righteousness, okay? And really just going into what? Simply controlling this flesh more, okay? And putting the flesh in subjection. All right. Now, of course, brothers don't, in the truth, don't smoke or eat pork or, do unlawful things, but going into really just the balance, and controlling the flesh more. That's the point of this lesson. And because as we go into Romans 7, right? Romans chapter 7 and verse 22. Salaki. Romans 7 and 22. For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man, but I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin which is in my members. Okay, so what pretty much Paul is simply saying, basically Paul is saying his spirit, his mind, he delights to do the law, right? So to walk in righteousness, right? But what he sees another law in his mind, bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is his flesh. Okay, so plain and simple, that's the flesh warned against the. Matter of fact, let's get it. Let's just get it instead of over explaining. This was actually one of my precepts, but it's the spirit we're getting it now. This is this is Galatians chapter 5 and verse 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lusts of the flesh. Okay, and walking in the spirit is what? Walking in the spirit is these words. Okay, John 6 and 63 tells us the words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Okay, verse 17, for the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Okay, because the spirit is the willing, right? But the flesh is weak. Okay, so this flesh wants to has lazy tendencies. It wants comfort. It wants different things in excess, right? Has you feeling tired, but what the spirit, okay, our mind is willing to do the righteous works, okay, but it's this flesh that tries to fight against it, so like it tells us in Romans 13 and 14, right? Romans chapter 13 and verse 14, it reads, but put ye on the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Okay, so make no provision, meaning what? Okay, provision is what? Food. All right, so ultimately serving this flesh and giving it too much, okay, to fulfill the lust thereof, different things the flesh might want in excess, we are to control that, all right, and to have a balance, you know, whether it be, for example, it could be a drinking problem. You drink a lot, right? Every night you got a bottle. Well, you can, some nights you can go without one, okay? Maybe cut it down to just one day a week, right? And I'm just using this as an example, or different things, right? That's understanding the balance and controlling the flesh and making that provision for it, um because ultimately, like it tells us in First Corinthians, right? First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16, and it reads, "Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy, for the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are." All right. So clearly, we're the temple. Your body is the temple of the Most High, where His Spirit dwells. Okay. So doing different things in excess and imbalance, destroying your body, hey, that's destroying the temple of the Most High. Okay. And which is not pleasing to the Lord. All right. And the different councils coming out and not taking heed to it, the Lord can bring judgment, for that, right? But that, that's what it's saying, Um, basically, the point is, controlling this flesh, because if we don't control this flesh, and do different things in excess, that's what destroying the temple that we're in. All right. So let's grab Colossians 3 and Colossians 3 and starting at verse 3. And it reads, "For ye are dead, and your life is hid with the Mashiach in the Most High. When the Mashiach, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory." Right? Because once we woke up to this truth, we that old man died. All right. He was supposed his tendencies, his ways were also we cast that off, right? Verse 5, "Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry." All right, but the point is what? Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth. Okay, so that's what killing off the ways of this flesh. Okay, the we were of course supposed to already kill off the great tendencies and things that the old man did, right? But even now we're still getting rid of old habits, right? So that's what it means by mortify, therefore, your members which are upon the earth. All right. So cutting off different things that, the flesh might like or that we might do in excess, right? And, just, to feed the spirit more. So, um, yeah, I think that was the point, just wanted to do a quick lesson on that, um, just going into, having a balance and controlling the flesh and not making provision, as the precept says. That was the point. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash for putting the spirit upon us to do this lesson. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And peace, blessings, and salutations to all you walk him throughout the four corners of the earth, continuing to push and do the works in truth and in sincerity. With that, I'm going to say shalom.